This is our discovery on why do we need to flip the inequality sign. And you can use the number line if you want. So the first inequality says 1 is less than 4. Is that a true statement? It is a true statement. So now we're going to add 3 to both sides. So 1 plus 3 is 4. Oops. And 4 plus 3 is 7. Is 4 less than 7? Yep. Okay, negative 4 is less than 6. That is true. So now we're going to subtract 3 from both sides. So negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7. And 6 minus 3 is 3. So now we have negative 7 is less than 3. That's also true. So now we have negative 1 is less than 5. That's a true statement. Let's multiply both sides by 2. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. And 5 times 2 is 10. Negative 2 is less than 10. That also is true. Now we have negative 3 is less than 3. That's a true statement. Let's multiply both sides by negative 2. So negative 3 times negative 2 is 6. And 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Is 6 less than negative 6? That is not true. Okay, now we have negative 2 is less than 10. It's true. Let's divide both sides by 2. So negative 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 2 divided by 2 is 5. Is 1 less than 5? Yes. So now we have 2 is less than 8. That is true. Let's divide both sides by negative 2. 2 divided by negative 2 is negative 1. And 8 divided by negative 2 is negative 4. So is negative 1 less than negative 4? No. So which specific actions, these are the actions, so which actions cause the first inequality to become a false? So the actions were when we, so here was multiplied by negative 2 and divided by negative 2. Without changing the action, without changing this, what could be done to the new inequality to make it true? So you could flip the inequality and go ahead and summarize what you learned here. Pause the video. So what you've learned is if you multiply or divide by a negative, you must flip the inequality sign. Here's some practice problems we're going to look at. So we have negative 3x is greater than 6. So we are going to divide both sides by negative 3. And this is where you have to notice. We are dividing by a negative. If we're dividing by a negative, then we are going to flip that sign. And so now we have x is less than negative 2. Negative 12x is less than or equal to negative 36. We are dividing by negative 12. It's a negative, so you're going to flip that inequality symbol. Now you have x is greater than or equal to 3. 6x is greater than negative 18. We're dividing by 6. We are not dividing by a negative. Yes, there's a negative over here, but we aren't dividing by a negative, so we don't do anything. It's just x is greater than negative 3. Negative 4x is greater than or equal to negative 20. We are dividing by a negative 4. We will flip the inequality symbol, and we have x is less than or equal to 5. Last 3 problems here, we have x divided by negative 3 is greater than 5. So we are multiplying by a negative. So we're going to flip that inequality and have x is less than negative 15. X divided by negative 6 is less than or equal to negative 2. We are multiplying by a negative. We're going to flip that inequality. Negative 2 times negative 6 is positive 12. And now we have negative 2/3 x is greater than 6. We are multiplying by the reciprocal. So that sign will flip. 6 times 3 is 18 divided by 2, negative 9.